are listening to the OMG Podcast. Here's your host, Paul Finkelstein.
Hi, everybody. This is Paul Finkelstein with OMGTalk.com, or the Small Business Owner, Entrepreneur, and Workaholic Podcast. We will learn all about different kinds of small business owners, entrepreneurs, or workaholics. If you could relate to any of those three things, we have a guest in the studio. I usually have a banner that disappeared for just a second. I want to put that up so she can see it and the listeners can see it as well. My mouse is just slow from there. She is. Meet. Oh, why did I click it and then it went away? All right, we'll try that again. All right, meet Rita Ferdman. How are you today, Rita Ferdman?
I'm excellent. Thank you for having me, Paul.
It's very good to have you. Thank you for joining our in-person networking group that meets up in Delray Beach, Florida area. We're both in Florida. It's always great when I have somebody local to the Florida area, but I'll interview people all around the entire world globally as well. So it's great to have you that way. So our first question of the day, I got about up to 10 questions to ask you and learn about your business experience and your business and see if anybody could connect with you right away. But usually in business, it does take time to point with businesses until they feel comfortable with you, right? Just like you met your spouse, you probably didn't get proposed on the very first date. So our first question is pretty standard. Yes. Oh, I thought also about the delay. So I should probably slow down to my less than New York tastes and pretend that I'm a Southerner and talk a little slower. But who are you and what kind of business are you in?
Yes, thank you for having me, Paul. I met you a couple of weeks ago and I was invited. Thank you for that. And I'm happy to be local. Yes, so originally I born in Ukraine. I finished high school in Ukraine and then we immigrated with my parents. It's been 46 years ago, believe it or not, but accent still thick and still there. Every time I open my mouth, people asking me, "Are you Russian?" I said, "No, I'm Ukrainian." Now it's more popular, and I'm literally from Ukraine. So we lived in New York for a very long time, and I was a fashion designer in Manhattan. I did from New Jersey and then from New York State for many, many years. And a couple of years ago, we came to Miami. We decided to call it a home. So we stayed here. I did my real estate license, which I still continue to practice here and there. But a couple of months ago, about 7 months ago, I started to get more into the health and wellness industry. I was always a health freak and healthy lifestyle, food, exercise. It's all in my past. But right now, because the subject is so hot and helpful and important to many, many people. And my approach to life, we're always paying for our health. Or we're paying for our health up front, or we're paying for our healing, which is normally more expensive and more painful. So this is the industry that I choose to be in, and this is the industry and business that we're going to be talking today.
Okay, let's go into our next question and learn a little bit about your company and how you got connected to your company. So why don't you tell us the name of your company and how you got connected to it or stumbled upon it?
Yes. So just to give you a little bit of background on in about 40 years, I'm taking supplements all my life. Me and my husband, the more I learn about supplements, the more supplements we take. I never stopped taking them, so I actually don't know how to live without them. But I'm a big believer that supplements help to prolong our health. In any case, about 7 months ago, we were traveling in Europe, and I felt deep desire to do some detox when I'm going to be arriving home after so much food and traveling and eating and drinking and all this stuff. And on the Facebook, I saw that somebody was writing something about detox that belonged to Coral Club. I never heard about this company before. And I, on the spot, I just ordered it. So when I arrived at home, detox was already waiting for me. It's a 30-day program. So during the detox, I stopped whatever I did before and I concentrated only on this program. I felt incredible results. My energy was better. My sleep pattern got better. I was more calm. Even my skin tone changed. And then I started looking into this company more and more. The name of the company is Coral Club, as I mentioned it. And this is how I stumbled about it.
Sounds very interesting how anybody stumbles upon the vendors and the services, health related and non health related, that we find. Why don't you tell us what what is the difference between Coral Club and the competitors of Coral Club? Um, any
Yeah,
big differences, small differences between Coral Club and its competitors?
I'll point it out and you decided if it's small or big. What I learned through the years when I took the supplements, I took them uh, upon my research. If had a hair falling down, I was buying biotin and consuming it. I didn't know if it did any justice to me or not. I didn't try to understand that I need a complex of vitamins in order to support my health. So why Coral Club? It's so different because it has a health concept. And it's logically, if you're thinking about it, right? I will give you analogy that's very easy to understand. We all of the kids had some aquarium with a goldfish in the house, and the fish got sick. We tried to take it out to make it healthier, to give it some supplements or some medicine, and put it back in the water. But what Coral Club does very differently, he explained that my body, it's my aquarium. First, what I need to do is to clean the water in aquarium. Because if I'm gonna take healthy fish and put it in a dirty water, it's not gonna do any justice to fish health. So the aquarium approach, it was very logical to me. I never heard it before. So because of doing that, the first step the Coral Club does, it's a 3 months program that's recommended to everybody to follow the steps to get maximized results. But first, it's hydrate your body, right? Because our cell are hungry for alkaline water, which not giving it enough, and we're not drinking it enough. Then step number 2, it removes all the toxins, parasites, inflammation from your body. After your body clean, it gives you food, which is not just vitamin, but food that we cannot uh, get today from any food that we eat. Even if we're going to eat 16 bowls of green every single day, these greens still have free radicals. They're still growing up in an environment like never before that it's compromised. So it doesn't do justice to our body. So at the step number 3, it's very important to give proper food for our body to continue to heal ourselves and to reproduce healthy cells instead of dirty cells like it was before. And step number 4 is to protect this what we created in 3 steps prior to that. So you have a small maintenance program that you can continue to do, or if you feel great, you can stop at any time. Did I answer your question?
I think the last 10 seconds I missed. Was there anything important there? You were just wrapping up.
No, it was important. I was saying the step number 4, it's number 4, it's to protect what we created in previous 3 steps. And for this purpose, you can stay on a maintenance program, or if you feel great and you feel you don't need it, you can stop at any time. But 3 steps, 3 months, it's essential for our body.
But I had you repeat it because the Wi-Fi somehow made it disappear from me,
Yeah.
but I got it now. So let's move on to our next question, which which is what I believe is what makes you different. What makes Coral Club or Rita different?
Yes. So back to the supplements that I took before, I bought them by myself and I was consuming them by myself. No doctor supervised me. I didn't know if it's right or wrong for my body, and I just continued to do so. What Coral Club it's so different about it? For example, let's say you will become my customer and you will buy supplements that comes in the packages that I will suggest it for you. I will, on a daily or weekly basis, check with you how you feel. You will report to me what side effects do you have, or what side effects you do not have that we expected for you to have. And you have a concierge service in me through all the program. And later in life, become very friendly with my customers, and we keep going and keep exchanging messages and so on. So you never alone. So for example, if you're buying something from Costco and it doesn't do justice to you, you just stop taking it, or you can return it. With Coral Club, you can always call me. I have a people on customer service, doctors, and labs that working on the product that can always advise me if it's a proper dosage for you, if something needs to be changed, if this you should stop and take something else. This is uniquely for Coral Club that you never alone. So it makes the customer a feel very safe and secure, because all of our products are natural, but still, with some bodies you have a more side effects than others. So you feel safe and secure because you always have a back to fall on and to ask me a question. And if I'm not available, you can leave me a message. I will always call you back.
It leads me to a pretty interesting question. You touched upon it a little bit, I believe, and that's there's specific unique products that you recommend, or specific unique products that are customized to the customer.
Yes. Yes, it is. So Coral Club, it's a very unique company. It has 250 products. Obviously, I didn't try all of them. I tried 35, maybe 40 of them. I stick to 10 or 12 that I absolutely love. But what makes the Coral Club so unique and why it's got his name, Coral Club, it's a water. As you know, alkaline water, very important to us. And why it's important to us? Because it's the only water that biodigestible by our body. Everything else we just drink and pee. It doesn't go to our cell. So alkaline water is called life water, but you cannot buy it in a bottle, because the water that you're buying in, even in a glass bottle in supermarket, and you're paying through the nose, it's not alkaline no more. It's dead. So the Coral Club came up with a very unique process. It worked with the corals that they obtaining in Japan, an island called Okinawa. This is the blue zone island. Well, people live the longest. And so it was investigated in many documentary movies, and you can see it that Okinawa has very special water. Coral Club producing water that come in this small sachets that contain all 70 of micro elements from this island, Okinawa. And you can take your glass of water, just drop it in like that, and add liter and a half of water to the day. In 24 hours, you have a life water, alkaline water, that if you're not trying anything else, just this water going to make you so much healthier. You will feel it right away. So this is product number one that's very unique to Coral Club. Product number two, I'm going to touch a little bit about collagen. And collagen on the market, everybody's talking about collagen, everybody's taking collagen. It's so many different variations. Um, Collagen has a huge formula. It's very hard for our body to digest and break it down. So the Coral Club collagen that broken down to 10,000 peptides, it helps your body absorb it to 90%. And it comes in the small bottles and it's in liquid form and it's absolutely delicious. And this is the one that makes your skin glow. And I just have to mention it that I'm this year going to be 64 years old, and I still have compliments that from younger people that what do I do to my skin? And I definitely see and feel it for the last 7 months. I'm taking this collagen. And product number three that not to be passed on, it's called Biluron. It has hyaluronic acid in a bottle that absolutely delicious as well. For example, if you have a problem with your joint, or if you have a problem on your knee or your shoulder or your elbow, you will go to the doctor. If you get a shot of hyaluronic acid, you will feel better right away. But the shot going to be specific for the area that you're complaining of pain, and it's going to be very expensive to for one area only. Biluron, what it does, it just rebuild in our body cartilage that got already, from wear and tear, it got already damaged or got damaged from sport that we're doing or from some different injuries. So the Biluron goes and treats your entire body in one shot. So you have people that taking it 3 months, the cartilage system in the entire body rebuild. My husband has a tennis elbow for a couple of weeks. He tried to treat it, nothing helped. He drank Biluron for 6 weeks. In the 6 weeks, he felt like somebody put W40 in his body. He felt so lubricated. So it's definitely helped him, and this specific one helped to a lot of different people. So I'm very proud of it, and I love this product. I can talk more about the product, but I don't want to bother, so many people to get boring with all these details. But these three products is the superstars of Coral Club.
I think maybe I'll be seeing you guys on the cover of ARP magazine. You're familiar with ARP magazine. Let's go to our next question. Is your company a local company, international company, or is there another choice?
Yeah, it's a great question. So the company started 24 years ago, and headquarters are in Toronto, Canada. But right now, company is certified in 36 countries. Through 24 years, it took them a while to get to Europe, to get to Russia, to get to Ukraine, to get to different countries, because each country has their own environment and asking for different certification. On the American market, this company exists only 4 years. And it took them a while to get all certified in the United States, but since it's appear on the market, it's more and more popular, and more people talking about it. And since it has a delivery in 36 countries, you can order it in 36 languages. And what else it gives you opportunity to do, it doesn't matter where I'm traveling in the world. I don't need to carry the product with me and pay for my luggage. I can order it. For example, if I'm going to go to Germany soon, I'm going to order it to Germany, and it's going to wait for me in hotel. I'm going to pick it up and use it, because since I tried it, I just refused to live without it. So I think it's a great opportunity to try the product and to have a part of this international community that you can always exchange questions and see a different result, what people achieve that are absolutely amazing.
So, what other products, or maybe you meant to say there was a question we were talking about earlier, what other products does your company offer, or besides products, what does your company
Yes.
offer?
Yes. Besides product, yes, that's what I wanted to focus a little bit, because I started as a product consumer and nothing else interested me, because I have my real estate business and I'm happy with that. But then, the more I learn about the company and the more I talk to the leaders about uh, with the company, because I wanted to learn more about the product to see what else I can try. They ask me very interesting question. They ask me, if you're going to close your mobile phone for a month and go on vacation and never pick it up, how's your business going to look? I said, what do you mean how it's going to look? It's going to die, because I'm my business, and my business, it's my phone. And they told me, the opportunity that we have with Coral Club, you can build passive income. And the moment it's built, the company, it's compensating you for people who's buying product from my recommendation. You can close the telephone for 2 3 months and travel the world, and the people under you will continue to be consumers, continue to generate income. And being at 64, I'm not planning to work to the rest of my life. So this is like, it was like a light bomb in my brain, going boo 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 boo. It's something to look at, because I definitely don't want to work to the rest of my life. And if I have 3 4 5 years more of active life, I would like to build this. It's like a snowball. You're starting very small, but company gives you all the steps and all the personal development that you need. They have a step-by-step program that you can plug yourself in and get money on the first month. For example, if you're going to buy some of the products, you're going to buy the products for exactly the same amount of money that I'm paying. You're getting the same discount of 20% like me. We're not paying any membership fee. You don't need to invest any money. You're just buying the product, but company is going to compensate me for you buying the product. And this is how it goes. And you're going to recommend this to someone else. So you're going to enjoy the same benefit. So passive income, this is something that I was looking forward to build, because I'll tell you, for my 30 plus years in New York, I used to have since I was a fashion designer for 5 years, I used to have my own pattern services. It was my and my partner business over there. And through the years, as we grew, our business grew in the quantity of people and the quantity of customers. It become more and more headache. The more people on the payroll, the more people not showing up for work. So I was so fed up with that I closed it together and went back to work for paycheck. But guess what? In networking business that I am right now, I have opportunity to help tens and thousands of people because of the internet to be healthier and to be live more productive life. And they make money and passive income exactly like me. And the more my business is going to grow, the less headache I'm going to have. So I like the balance between my life and the network opportunity of the business, because it allows me to go to the pool and allows me to work flexible hours. I can take my computer, my business everywhere in the world and continue to work. If I'm going to relocate to another country, I can still do it, because over there it's another language that I can explore. So the opportunity and step-by-step program of this company made it very attractive to me.
Who could also benefit like you have?
Yeah, I was thinking about it, long, and my answer to that, it's, we live in an environment today that in our food, in our air, we have free radicals that attack us every day, every day, every day. So our cells are sick and dirty, and we're reproducing cells every second, every minute. It's new 30,000 cells reproduce. So if they're sick and dirty, they're reproducing exactly the same kind of cells. And I was thinking about it that, we always take care of our hair, our face, our body. We wash ourselves every so often, but we never clean our piping system, right? Our pipes are always stuffed with the stuff. We put it there through the years, and we never took a moment or logical approach to it to think what's going on inside of me. So I think every single person that interested not just to live longer life, but to have a quality of life with energy, vitality, and longevity would be logical just to go and to try, just give it a try to the company and to the product that I tried for 3 months and was totally blown away by that. On top of
How
it,
could our listeners contact you if they want
um, should I give
more
you my
information?
online? I have an Instagram, I have a Facebook. Maybe you can put it all on the website after we're done.
Okay, we'll try to put that on the screen there. My other last thought was if you had any last thoughts before we wrap up.
Yes, I was just about to say that I stressed enough who can benefit from it from health point of view. But I just want to add that one more sentence and a couple of more sentences maybe to people who's looking for extra to make extra money. You don't need to leave your job. You don't need to quit your day job. You can be whoever you are. And especially if you're in the service of meeting other people, it's so easy to talk about health today because A, it's very popular to be healthy today and to look good, especially in the United States. And B, it's so easy to try this product. They come in beautiful boxes. It's very easy to order. They come to your home for free in a couple of days. And all you need to do is just give it a chance. But opportunity of growing my own business and growing my own personal group that I'm very interested in. Maybe some people that making good money but not great money and looking for supplement income. This would be a great opportunity for them to have. And doesn't matter who your customers are. You can always talk about health very natural because we're all human beings, we're all the same machine, we're operating from the same place, and we pretty much have the same problem. We just don't have the same solution to all of them. But if you're taking responsibility for your life and for your health, it's a lot for you to do in this company. And I will invite everybody who's interested in just to be a consumer and be try the supplements. It would be my pleasure to share it. And B, I'm looking for people who have the same approach to life like me, that want to live longer, more quality life, and would like to have an extra income and build a passive income for the future. I would invite everybody just to reach out to me, and I can give a quick showing how it's possible, how the company works, and what they have in the store for them. They don't need to invest any money upfront whatsoever. So think about it. If you're going to open your own business, doesn't matter what kind of business you are in, you need to have an inventory, you need to rent a place, you need to have shipping today because everything is online. This is company does it all for you, and this is all for free. All you need to do is just to put your mind to it, to have desire to have this opportunity and to grow and to be free at the same time and freedom of income as well. I answered all your questions.
Did you want me to put that website on the screen web and I'll type it in?
Yes. You want me to type it in?
Don't know if you're able to connect the comment section. Actually, I think you could under comments on the right side of the screen. You probably have
Yes.
a comments tab. You click on that, type it in, and I'll put it on the screen.
Uh-huh. Okay. You got it. Let me do it. Do we need to do it while we're live, or you want me to do it later on? You know what? I'll put my number.
If And if you're able to hit enter, I might be able to see it on my end, and then I'll
Yeah.
flash it on the screen.
I'll put my number first, and people can text me here.
Mhm. Sure. Scrolling down toward the bottom. Put your name on the screen until I see your comment go through.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you put it into the private chat, so I guess I'll have to copy and paste
Oh,
it.
I'm
No
sorry.
problem. I'll copy and paste that over
And this is my Instagram
into
page.
the chat. So if I copy and paste there. Or rather, I can go create a banner. I will copy and paste it over there. And I'll flash on the screen your contact information if somebody would like to get in touch with Rita. It should be on the screen in half a second there. There it is. It made it. This is Rita's telephone number. And while you guys are looking at that, as a wrap up, we've been talking with Rita Ferdman, as you see on the screen. She told us what her business is, her company, and how she connected to it. She told us the difference between Carl Club and its competitors, a little bit about that. You know, you can't know everything about it on a first date, even, especially in business to business or business to consumer. She told us about what makes her company different, how she is different. She talked to us about specific unique products that makes her stand out from everybody else. And she told us whether her company is local, international, or something else. You can go back and hit rewind or in this archive on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube. Just search by my name, Paul Goldstein, and you'll be able to find this on your Facebook for your English speaking customers or friends as well. We talked about other that likes to talk about, and she also mentioned any benefits that you can get from Coral Club and Rita's services. And she told us the best way to contact her, a number on the screen still, 954-406-1799. She has come to our entrepreneurs and workaholics small business owner in-person group that meets in Delray Beach. She drove all the way up from the Miami area. More power to you. I know when I did that for an entire year in 2017 or 18, it was actually no less than 2 hours in traffic to go from Miami to the Delray Beach area.
Yeah.
Hopefully it wasn't too painful for you. And it's a pleasure. We'll stick around after we go live and chit chat and complete the one-on-one, which would earn you the right to become a speaker in our speakers bureau on every Wednesday morning in Delray Beach. I'm going to play a little of an outro and then we'll go off the air. And the outro is an interesting I should say it's a very interesting story, which is not on YouTube. But when you hear the outro and this voice by Tony from trcvoiceovers.com, ran into him on the website alignable.com, and he talks about this guy that met his wife to be, which is me. Not Rita, but she has her husband, and she talked about her husband. But I met my wife because of meeting people online as an early adopter. And I thought back then that people could meet for business, not just for dating online as well. But check out this little.
This is a love story about a guy looking for love online. And when he does, he finds someone and asks her out to dinner. She just wants a cup of coffee. Find out how the story ends. Spoiler alert, they're still together. Listen to the OMG Talk Show on YouTube to hear the rest of the story.
And it's not on YouTube. I took it down from there. But if you want to hear the whole story, down below, there's a book that's a free to get free to download it for free at omgtalk.com. It goes to my Dropbox and it goes right to a 70-page PDF that I have on Amazon. You could have the book complimentary. My gift for being on my podcast, if you will. And enjoy that book. And I'll go off the air and we'll just chit chat a little bit before you have a fantastic weekend. So it takes a little bit before